Welcome back to Learn English at Home 79. Today we're unraveling the tale of two titans, President Trump and Elon Musk. Who would have thought the leader of a country and the king of rockets would team up?
It really was the odd couple, wasn't it? A business mogul with a taste for Mars and a president famous for reality TV and real estate. Against all odds, they became friends, and the world watched closely.
Absolutely. Their partnership raised eyebrows everywhere. Musk even landed a special government role, Department of Government Efficiency, or as some called it, Doge. Not to be confused with the meme coin.
Exactly. It was a big move. Musk was tasked with trimming government fat, closing redundant offices, and saving taxpayer money. It was headline material. And for a while, they looked unstoppable together.
Let's dig into Doge. Musk's job wasn't just a photo op. Started shutting down offices and letting go of staff. That's a tough gig.
And controversial. Imagine being the guy who tells hundreds of federal workers they're being let go, all in the name of efficiency. Musk didn't shy away from tough calls, though. He took a Silicon Valley approach, move fast, break things, reinvent the system.
It's fascinating because Silicon Valley loves disruption. But in government, change can come with political landmines. Did Musk face pushback?
He sure did. Some insiders grumbled he was turning Washington into a startup minus the free kombucha. But Trump had Musk's back, at least in the early days.
Now, their friendship wasn't just for show. Musk visited Trump in the Oval Office, sometimes even joining him on Air Force One. That's not your average business trip.
No kidding. Those meetings weren't just photo ops. They brainstormed policy, discussed innovation, and Musk got to pitch ideas directly to the president. That level of access is rare, even for top CEOs.
And it wasn't just a one-off. Reports say they met multiple times, sometimes even in the cabinet room. That speaks to real trust. But as we'll see, political weather can change fast. After 130 days, Musk's government stint wrapped up, but the farewell seemed genuinely warm. Trump spoke of Musk as a great ally. Did people expect Musk would return to government work?
There was definitely buzz. Their last Oval Office meeting felt more like buddies catching up than a formal goodbye. Trump even hinted at future collaborations. At the time, the bromance looked set to continue.
But, as we'll soon discuss, things weren't as rosy as they appeared. Sometimes even great partnerships hit a rough patch. Things took a sharp turn with a proposed government spending plan. Musk didn't just disagree privately, he went public, criticizing the plan for over a week. That's a bold move, right?
Super bold. It's like texting a group chat instead of a private message. Musk wanted everyone to know he thought the spending plan was wasteful. He campaigned online and in interviews, trying to rally public opinion.
This public pushback must have stung. After all, their friendship had been headline news. Suddenly, they're on opposite sides of a national debate.
Exactly. It's one thing to disagree in private, but going public made it clear this was more than a policy disagreement. It was the start of something bigger.
Then came the escalation. Trump responded with strong words, calling Musk's actions disappointing, even comparing him to someone going off the rails. That's not subtle.
Not at all. And Musk fired back, but with memes and witty comments on social media. This wasn't a quiet spat, it was a public spectacle. News outlets everywhere covered the unfolding drama.
The language got fiercer, almost like a war of words. Suddenly, their partnership was history, and the world watched the fallout. The argument reached new heights with threats. Musk hinted at halting a major SpaceX program vital for U.S. space travel. That's a massive move.
Absolutely. And Trump countered by suggesting the government might cut ties with Musk's companies, including Tesla and SpaceX. These weren't empty threats. Billions of dollars and critical missions were at stake.
It's like two chess grandmasters threatening to flip the board. The consequences could ripple through the economy and the future of space exploration.
Exactly. When Musk said he might pull the plug on the spacecraft, NASA and government officials reportedly scrambled behind the scenes. The stakes were sky high, literally.
Let's talk numbers. Tesla's stock price tumbled 14% during the feud, shaving billions off its value. Investors were spooked.
It's a classic example of how boardroom battles can rock Wall Street. When two powerhouses clash, everyone from day traders to pension funds feels it. Tesla dipping below $1 trillion valuation was a wake-up call.
And it wasn't just Tesla. SpaceX contracts hung in the balance, too. It's wild how personal disputes can affect entire industries.
Exactly. It shows that when leaders feud, it's not just about egos. It can shake up jobs, investments, and national projects.
The fight didn't stay in boardrooms or press conferences, it exploded online. Musk took to X, posting memes, jabs, and even comparing his long-term influence to Trump's time in office.
That's classic Musk. He's a maestro at using social platforms to shape the narrative. By posting in public, he rallied supporters and kept the drama trending. It was reality TV, social media edition.
And with every post, the feud grew. It was like watching a live debate, but instead of podiums, they had tweets and memes.
Exactly. This was a new kind of public fight, short messages, global audience, instant reactions. It changed how people see power struggles in the digital age.
Just when it seemed the feud would never end, a third party suggested peace. Another billionaire chimed in, urging Trump and Musk to bury the hatchet. Could this work?
Musk actually responded positively, hinting he was open to reconciliation. It was a plot twist. Maybe the Twitter war could end in a handshake, not a hostile takeover.
Of course, after so much public drama, making peace isn't easy. There's ego, policy, and billions of dollars in the mix.
Exactly. But if these two can find common ground, it'd be a masterclass in conflict resolution. Their story shows how public feuds can burn hot, but sometimes even the biggest rivals can look for a way forward.